you get people that way passionate, but because me mama, for example, now accountant by trade, and she go and McKinney's Teachers College initially before you travel. So she's a certified teacher. So not to drop out, you just get passion for her. Then me back where I've been day school, I know you will go class because I've been a maker. Okay. So I mean, it's a $1 trillion business, this particular industry where we date on, and it's just people are really way creative. We want to express themselves. You know, it's not a dropout program. It's just another way. It's a technical way of doing things.
One thing where somebody go know Joe for now, the rap, where you always, no matter how hair turn, you get this vision for rap here. How you can do them? I wish I been get here for rap play. You demonstrate how you the thoughts can come for rap here.
I not go lie. I see an aid. I they look like me customer, then they can just look at me like, what do they watch? I just stand in the glass and I envision it. Okay. So it's just something I picture in my head. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, so you also they do makeup, back, all that. Money looking at the cosmetology world, right?
We they try small.
Okay. Well, continue for the with Joe. We will come back to you in the CEO for the Afro-American Institute of Cosmetology, and they come back to the other studio guests. Himself, another wonderful woman at the studios this morning. We can talk to himself. Well, in name na Hannah Tarawali. Inside 2013, Hannah been done high school na Freetown and one for go university, but not be get the money for go university. So na how he begin for do coffee career. If has passion for coffee, and Hannah be the first person in a salon for locally sourced roast and grain coffee. 5 years on, and Hannah they sell in coffee across Freetown, a different local side them, and now he don't get a degree in business administration. Hannah proud for share with we this morning a real taste of salon coffee. Good morning, Hannah. Reading this brief bio of you just give me goosebumps. Well done to your passion.
Thanks.
So tell me more about the salon coffee.
Once more, I want to say good morning to people. So this coffee, I started 5 years back where I started this coffee. I did do local coffee. I did get the coffee from Kono, locally at the producer in a salon. I did get local coffee from Kono and at the producer in a salon.
So, okay.
How it like waiting at the stages, because where you say salon person, they actually produce coffee. Now, so you go to imagine, like for me, I imagine say right there you get big machine then we they use for put everything together. Just demonstrate, let people understand what are the different process system what they do till you get the final product. Say this na the coffee.
Okay, I get the coffee. I buy the coffee from Kono, the raw material from the farmers them, and I bring a can of Freetown. I get the place and with by force. We are in at the processor, I wash and first. When I don't wash the coffee, I pick the stones and the broken ones and the way unwanted ones thing. So where I don't make them, I don't wash them, I dry them. Then I patch them, I get me workers and where they work for me. Then I patch them. When I don't patch them, then I grind them, because some people then get the grinder where they need the beans. And some people they don't get the grinder, so I grind them for them, and I get two. I get the whole beans and I get the ground coffee.
Will you be start the business first? Like you want now you don't establish. I don't get work at them, because just say you mentioned say you get you work at them.
Yes. When I start the business, now me one. So now I don't get people and now they work for me.
All right, let me go back to the passion of all the businesses where they coffee na real huge business standing, and then you want for go university. Thank God you don't done with business administration degree. Congratulations for that. But why not coffee you decide for put your passion on for able for make money and then pay you fees?
Well, from where I small, where my mama be the sell na market, like I be the see where people they roast these granuts. They use a local roaster. They with safer. And I be do my research because when you are going to business, you go for do your research and you go for know everything first before you go into the business. You go for know if okay this particular area what they do, people and go for one time because you do and for make it able for sale. So in my research what I do, I think I say people don't do coffee in a salon. So I decide to make her do this, make her do something different. So I decided for going to coffee business where I now able for serve people and able for first I start with hot coffee. Like in the morning hours, I dey go in the offices, I go to the kitchen with my team, and then we make hot coffee for them. So now so we be start.
You go up any side way coffee day because I still dey imagine why you get the passion for coffee. Like for say, okay, I go na we say coffee na they make live or something. You go up na any kind of area.
Well, I not go up na any area where they make coffee because na normally me go up.
After you don't do your research before you go into this business, according to you find out say people know they do the coffee trading na saloya.
Yes.
So you get this kind free market, or you don't begin get competition now with any other Sierra Leonean. We don't go into the business.
Yes, since I start first na be me one, but now I don't get competition now where they do the same business.
In any business, they talk about consistency, and you as a woman, you start up your own company. Now you start for do your coffee, you dey rebrand them, package them, and label them before you go to the final market. What are some of the issues them where you feel say you get during this whole coffee business where you start the company and to now?
Well, where I start because for going to business, one you go for need capital. So I will meet with one white guy where they call Nick Pigot. Will be able for fund me and be able for support me in for do this business. Like forget one the packaging and just like I be say, I start first in small, like go into the offices and make hot coffee for them in the morning and then drink. So like one forgets the packaging because now we not get packaging come in a salon quality packaging. So that now be other issue for me. Forget the bags. So like it be help me that side a shipper for me from UK. So like that be support. It be able for help me with my idea for me idea for able for go before.
Coffee again not to one way common, even though we get them as one of the things them we salon natural things that we salon get. You say you dey get them from Kono.
Yes.
You dey struggle for get them at all the coffee?
Yes, I dey struggle for get them because sometimes when you go meet the farmers then like small lady like me when I go to my before then say well I need coffee, they not can they take me serious. Like you say if you can't sell you can't start for sell you coffee now. Tomorrow you no go carry again for come buy, you will left the business. So I can able for talk to them for encourage and say no, this business when me don't start not for I not go for left. So I go want for no now able for the work for me like for anything where I want coffee I go able for get until now directly because I build up that relationship with me with the farmers. So like now I get farmers in a Kono, I get farmers in a Kailan where I able for go there and able for get the coffee.
All right. Quickly, Hannah. Today na International Women's Day, and all over the world, when they celebrate women them, and as you see, Radio Democracy today, we celebrate you in June. So for your own good work, we do now on a different field them. If in one word I ask you say Hannah, during your 5 years you don't produce your coffee, you don't sell them, waiting really today as a woman you go point out say this now they celebrate as me a woman a whole company and they produce my product.
Well, I will say because of where I don't go through this everything now, because of the passion where I get and I don't educate myself. Okay. So that's don't really help me in this business. So then they don't make I don't go up.
So you celebrate education.
Yes, education.
Right. Continue for the way to the program. In case you just tune in, this is a very special program we do this morning as today na March 8th, International Women's Day. Radio Democracy choose among the millions of women that they do well in a salon and they talk to them and they share their experience as way for celebrate the International Women's Day. Quickly, would they take this short commercial break? Would they come and continue for talk to we excellent women them at the studio?
Family them, Salon Commercial Bank don't do one again. For we, and una will not get account yet. They don't come with brand new things them, like neon SLCD kiosks them, where they all over the country. Also, they get mobile tellers them, we go meet you any side and do your banking. Salone Commercial Bank. Now me bank. Sure. Now you bank, oh. We get me on student account, oh. We get me on current account. We get me on savings account, oh. For them lucky to man them, for them keke riders, Okada riders, and them fishmongers, disabled people them. Any day for them petty traders. Salone Commercial Bank. Now we bank. Sure. Now we bank, oh. Found them. Salone Commercial Bank, they for all man, including the professionals.
All right, 8 o'clock now, the time for my studio clock, and we continue with the program Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from 98.1 FM. Well, we go to still on International Women's Day. They go to President's Bill in speech we make every year, March 8th. Now, the way the United Nations sets aside for make people, policymaker, and women them all over the world reflect, celebrate, or call for change for sake of the situation them where they keep finding themselves. Well, different every year, different theme linking there, and for this year, the UN theme. I think equal, build smart, innovates for change, and also the world theme, now balance for better. Well, President Bill inside a first International Women's Day address to the nation, don't say for protect women them, make governments don't begin engage now with the justice sector for look back inside law them where they protect women and girl picking them. Let me listen to President Bill address.
Fellow citizens, on this day, let us as Sierra Leoneans recognize and celebrate the innumerable and invaluable contributions of our nation's women to our collective history, peace, and development. Let us also use this day to challenge and commit ourselves to affirming the rights, safety, and access to opportunities for all our women and girls. We cannot afford the huge cost of excluding women from our national development process. We cannot afford to not empower and include 51% of our population in our nation's governance and its social and economic development. We must, in line with this year's theme, think equal, build smart, innovate for change. Nations that are most successful the world over are nations that have harnessed the entirety of their human capital. My government will continue to escalate investments in human capital development across the entire population, but with particular emphasis on women and girls. We have launched new efforts to promote women's safety, health, access to opportunity, and to promote economic empowerment. Our free quality education program not only opens a unique opportunity to close the wide gaps on access to education, it has a strong retention and completion component that strongly encourages every Sierra Leonean to ensure that girls persist and succeed in school. At the tertiary levels, we have introduced automatic granting aid for women accepted in STEM disciplines right across the board. Women are involved in equal numbers in my government's Directorate of Science, Technology and Innovation that sees, tests, and scales innovation in collaboration with the private sector, governance, and research institutions. The welfare of women and girls is at the center of our peripheral health unit programs, free ambulance services, primary healthcare initiative, and the training of more healthcare staff. Our push to establish a comprehensive diagnostic and cancer care treatment center in Sierra Leone, we address the disproportionate death of our women and girls of ovarian, cervical, and breast cancers. That initiative is accompanied by a cancer awareness program and the training of cancer care specialists made possible by partners. Our food security initiatives and other social safety schemes are well underway. We are finalizing financial empowerment initiatives that will grant women access to lending for agriculture and small enterprise development. Comprehensive national ID schemes will enhance financial inclusion and access to financial institutions. Women are at the center of continuing justice sector reforms that will address equal access and protection. We are reviewing and strengthening laws to ensure the safety and protection of women and girls. In the interim, we have declared a national emergency on rape and sexual violence, and we are working to prevent and respond to gender-based violence. Civil society organizations, women's advocacy organizations, our bilateral and multilateral development partners continue to inform, enhance, and advance our determined fight to create a new Sierra Leone in which women and girls thrive in safety and contribute to the development of our country. Our commitment is beyond mere words and beyond mere acknowledgement of an obligation. The protection and empowerment of our women and girls is critical to our existence and progress as a nation. Together, we can do better. Together, we will be better as a nation. We must think equal, build smart, innovate for change with our women at the center of the development process. Thank you.
Right, that's now President Bill in speech we give for mark this day today, International Women's Day, with the theme Think Equal, Build Smart, Innovate for Change. Well, on behalf of management again, one for appreciate we staff then I also because you know the hustle not easy. They can hire for morning to evening, and also do their own private businesses. I see everybody they go into entrepreneurship. And today I want to dedicate to Theodore Arena, Sabtiu Kalon, and Khadija Bangura. Then people are not the only talking a mic for innovate for change through the mic, but that themselves they do their own private business them. Now entrepreneurs them on Khadija they do is skincare products now. So if you listen, contact Khadija, it make your skin smooth also. And Sabtu and Theo, the money where they want to make anyway. Una congratulations. When they come over to we guest them back, I come over to you, Joe. Miss Joe, I mean, very popular. The one people that we do here in Salone because of the brand we don't continue for maintain. We now the Afomeric institutes of cosmetology. Now they pick here more or less, or the students here so more or less we can come now the institute. Now free, una they come there or they pay?
Majority they pay. They pay. We get school fees, and we get 3 program them now. So we get the makeup class, the nail class, then the cosmetology, way now the hair and hygiene and business and salon business management. We did try for FEN scholarships because we get Boku picking away no able. They go begin posting go day for sponsor. Initially sponsored, they go pay the first initial payments, and then the sponsor either they cut off or the students not able to continue. So we try. We been get some customer that actually when they sponsor some students, then because where did they do their practical? Now the salon, Afro-American salon, they can actually do the practical. So customer then like, okay, this speaking they try. May I help out small? But right now we get some students that way they look for scholarship or continue because fine for drip gal begin, but not business with their own.
Sometime I can talk to you personally and you frustrated for close down the business, but still you don't keep them on. Where till they keep you going with the institute?
It's the love of country because really I did salon. I've been in America. I'm born and raised, and me people then they come here. So. And they can't salon from where I fall. And it's really love of country. I see the potential and I see the talent where they are. And one just go sit on and say you able make your own impact. So, I mean, those are things that are frustrating, but it keeps me going.
Okay, the UN theme, one of, because different organizations they can get in theme, now innovate for change. And one way I think say you don't do in innovation not through the products where sometimes I can use. But what will be the talk to Hannah? I make mention of the products for get them. Now one thing we difficult and I know say where you can explain but that OE you dey use OE for do am. So how you dey able for get the OE? Easy for get?
Like I've been saying, shea butter base way na the ori, mango butter base, and avocado butter base. So now 3 different butter there, and it really difficult. Even though the resources there, mango there, utete,
Pia.
Pia, avocado, Pia, idea. But for process now I can find difficult. So it really difficult.
How you can process them?
And I trade secret.
Now it's trade secret, but you they blend the all.
Yes. But maybe you go inspire other women out there they listen to you.
But just like ori, you take the seed. You take the seed and you process her and so you get the butter. And it can really difficult because at this particular point, nami one. So now me they mix, now me they do, now me they label, now me they so I get me assistants way it can help one time, but mostly they not the salon. So for Fino Naturals it's a labor of love really because it's difficult for put everything in place.
So any plans for like transfer this knowledge to the School of Cosmetology as
the product line?
Yes, like for train other people with your idea we don't get now we they mix this your natural products. You get any plan for begin to as a course now the school?
Not as of now. Sometime down the line, because right now we they strain for space because we don't in that building for over 25 years. So and the demand and the enrollments demand, so it really difficult. So we really look for space. If anybody want donate space.
Okay, the packaging how you get because you products in a cup labeled.
So the labels that they do locally, the packaging I get some from US, but I try for pen company in Naya because now recycled plastic we get issues with all this plastic and waste and things like that. So I look for company they are where they do recycled plastic and pets plastic, so it's safe for products.
All right, continue for the with Joe. We they come to you. They come over to Hannah. Bolo, just go for this break and make some money.
Better don't come. Now Union Trust Bank again. Union Salone Banco. Union Trust Bank get plenty product and service there for you. You must get what you want to go better. Let me savings account, ide. Current account, ide. Fixed deposit account, ide. Credit facility, ide. All for you. Me and you. Union Trust Bank, na Salone for me and you. Kids future savings account, ide. School fee savings account, ide. Pay advance salary scheme, ide. We branch and they all up at na Salone. Bokono kenema, we de. Kabala mabogo kakambia, we de. Jala free town loan sa, we de. And my 91, me and you. Union Trust Bank, me and you. Union Trust Bank, Union Trust Bank, na Salone for me and you. Union Salone Banco, Union Trust Banco.
Union Trust Bank, empowering Sierra Leonean businesses.
All right, so they continue the program. Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and where they bring the program come to you this Friday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
Mina Asma James.
And today, the International Women's Day. Of course, so they celebrate Women Them, and Radio Democracy being choose 2 Women Them among the plenty women in a salon where they do very well in a different field them with them find themselves. And we still get Anna Tawali in a coffee producer, a own young company. And of course, in the CEO of the company, don't they produce this coffee for about 5 years now. And through this coffee, they're able for training self through university, and you don't get in degree. Anna, you don't explain earlier how you process the coffee and some of the challenges them where you go through for get the raw material them for carry them a friton, can process them and get the final products. So now let we look at other people them where they transfer knowledge to, where they train. And most people them through this coffee trading, you don't able for transfer your knowledge to.
Well, at number I get 10 people right now where I don't able for put my knowledge into them, where we work together.
Okay.
And I pay them.
In any business where you do consistency na the key, and you don't able for survive amidst the challenges then you don't explain, but for like 5 years now you still did the coffee trading, and I believe say from time to time the business don't they grow.
Yeah.
Any plans this particular business like for beginning export to your coffee now other African country then?
Yes, because as now I get some people right now I get gem covering where they support me. I get space where now they do my business and we can talk. And as my degree course I still get 1 year because I still study in IPAM. So them always, because people out there UK, Germany, every side they can call me, hey, we see this your product, we can need this product, how we go forget her. So I can share that idea there with them. So they can encourage me say, well, because now we are still the study, and you know, so when you study and you do business, like it can hard sometimes. So they can encourage me say, when I finish, then I will go for work on that for do the exporting. So we still there on that process because you know easy back for going to exporting, but we still I get that in mind. And we still work towards that.
Hannah, I think you bring the coffee packets, right?
Yes.
Let me for the viewers them on Facebook, for the make them go see the product. But people really they drink coffee now. The market stay for coffee.
You can just ace them and display them.
Yeah.
Let people, let viewers them.
Then they are the grand one, now the green one down there.
Okay, so you say bringing fresh coffee to you, proudly grown and roasted in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
The market.
This not the beans.
Okay, market stay for them.
Yes, market.
People then they buy?
Yes, market day for it then are online supermarkets in Afrito.
They make boku money.
Yeah, small.
Okay, it gets any expiring dates?
Yes, you can see because this we can produce every week. This will produce on the 11th of February. The 11th of February, now we produce.
Any done?
Yes.
Hey,
they go fast.
Wow.
So in case somebody they listen to you and get interested in the coffee for try or for bam, what are the different outlets them where you coffee the way go walk into and buy?
Okay, one you will get on a Monoprix supermarkets, you get on a Fairway supermarket, you dey get on a Foodland supermarket, it is Freetown supermarket, it is Freetown Mall, it is Goodies Congo Cross, it is Goodies Juba, it is Adnan, it is Adnan Wilkinson Road, it is Stop and Buy, it is St. Mary. It is not all in supermarkets.
You dey plan for export or you don't begin exports?
Well, sometimes pass individually, like where in Christmas season can cancel. A lot of people can buy and send for them people and they can love them really.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Me not a fan of coffee, but it really it really smell good.
Yeah, the aroma.
Yes, so now for help, we own Salon Sister. I call this one Salon Coffee. And from explanation, it look like say this now hot cake. How often do they produce?
Well, every 2 weeks now they produce the coffee.
How much do they produce?
Well, they produce 300 bags per week. Yeah, we they supply the supermarkets and we they supply offices, them back coded. We they supply hotels like New Brookfield Hotel and they use for the guests.
Oh, wow.
And Radisson Blue also we can supply them. So
okay.
All right, thank you very much. Ina Anna Tawali na a young Sierra Leonean woman and also a producer. They produce your own coffee as you do for mom and they don't do very well. We they continue with the program Good Morning Salone, and today we they dedicate this special program to women them, so they look at different things in the way women them don't do in the country. As well for continue for look inside the International Women's Day, one member na the 50-50 group, Haja Alimatu Abdullah don't say, although the International Women's Day important to women and girl picking them, this day not enough for advocate for all the rights of women them na the country. We make a call on women them and other people them for continue for talk and campaign for teen them we don't they affect women them na the country. Haja Alimatu Abdullah talk this inside one interview with a reporter Abdullah Bla, where it been they talk about waiting make the International Women's Day celebration important in the country.
This day very, very important to all women them. It's International Women's Day, where not so just Sierra Leone, but the whole world, then they recognize them because we know say women them have always been relegated to the back, but it is time for make women them be heard, be seen and heard. So this day, the United Nations set them aside for that. And we're glad to say the government of Sierra Leone recognize them because former years will not be the gay holiday. But when you see the government of Sierra Leone declare a public holiday, it means say themselves don't join the fight for women's empowerment.
So the fight for women's empowerment, government recognize and then women they wanna say don't they talk for a very long term now. How the facts don't turn like, or how the advocacy don't turn like year in, year out? When they see any changes?
Well, it has not been the way we want it to be, but definitely improvements don't they take place. Because even governments now, they recognize, say, we self, they advocate for positions and then they give women them positions, and we don't even give a quota where we they expect, say, in every appointment, government for make sure, say, women they get at least 30% of positions there, because we know we can do it, and we know, say, the women they know, say, they can make a difference in the socio-economic and the political life of the country, because you cannot develop, no country not go develop living behind their women folk, because we percentage is greater than the men percentage than at the country. So we don't see, but there is so much to do, because we know say there's this gender-based violence. We don't dey talk now about this rape, where even the president don't declare a state of emergency on rape. But even with the state of emergency, we still dey men then they abuse children, where we still get for continue for advocates more and for press hard for make the man they realize that women should be partners, not tools.
The theme for this year, balance for better. Let me talk about politics and social inclusion. From the 50-50 group, how una observe, say, this they happen? Talk about parliament, talk about the cabinet, and other side them way woman and man them can meet up for work. How una don't see this balance? Balance there?
The balance not there. That's why we are pushing ahead, because we know say if there is a balance, even the name 50-50 shows that it for be really, really balanced. But we know say in Sierra Leone and even the world at large, it tips against the woman them. We they don't, whereas the man they up. But that is why we are fighting. And we're not go able to achieve that if we not empower the woman there. And the girls them, the girl child needs to be empowered.
That's Haja Alimatu Abdallah in our member na 50-50 group. If they talk to Abdullah Bla inside that interview day for sake of the International Women's Day, which I say this particular day today not enough for advocates for all the rights where women and girl picking them na the country forget, but he call on encompassing women and other people and for continue the campaign for talk about the bad thing them where they affect women them.
It's a dedication to women in Sierra Leone, Africa, and to all women around the world.
Say papa, woman and they suffer, woman and they cry. Say that we stop for it, can stop for it, that we stop for molest them. Oh mama, man, we mama, then we mama. Say that we sister them, say that we woman them, do ya, make we respect them.
Then go busy we so take, then go cause we so take. Then go treat we like I say, we step no to much some day. The world is big enough for all of us. So let's make it a better place for women and girls. We women, we can be.
Very, very many happy reasons.
Very long time we not get this song played on Radio Democracy. Well, we'll play on this morning for a very special posting, a staff, a colleague, Abdullah Bla. What a lucky man for born on this day, when our International Women's Day. Well, today we celebrate at the house. Ace Parliamentary Reporter Abdullah Bla. Happy birthday. As always, today, if you're not a fan of Abdullah Bla, we Parliamentary Reporter pass by Radio Democracy at 12. As we get good thing for we all now, but enjoy this music.
I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy reasons. Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy reasons.
They causing confusion.
But this confuse me, boo. Look where Uncle Nat in Wall Solid. Look him block them with them beat solid. Look in block them where them beat for them, where they save solid, and at the same amount of cement and sand then they use for beat me on. But look what in the happen, me wall down for them, all the block they all don't scatter. It like say some kind magic they behind this. You want to know the magic behind this? Now the superior quality, extra strong, extra life and extra yield cement where are the use, and that's not Dangote 3X Portland limestone cement. Dangote cement na the highest grade cement in the country. When a 42.5 R grade cement, when no one day come na this country, and a one of the highest grade pan cement where you go get na the wall. Where you want you concrete, wall and block solid, use Dangote 42.5 R cement, you no go regret them. You go get Dangote 42.5 R cement na online shop and building material store na the one whole country.
You say you love me, but I'm a bad guy. Yeah, you can call me the Banapa.
Democracy 98.1 FM. They come up with 3-in-1 events: fundraising dinner, dance, and live band show.
Yes, waiting you they wait for. Grab one time and join Radio Democracy as we they come up with 3-in-1 event: fundraising dinner, dance with live band show.
This fundraising dinner, dance, and live band show now for fund money for continue the good work where Radio Democracy don't they do for promote democracy na Salone.
All this will be Friday, March 29, 2019. Now the Sierra Lighthouse Hotel and Restaurant na Aberdeen Village. 7 o'clock evening time for just 500,000 loans, 1 million loans, and by donation.
This fundraising dinner, dance with live band show, get for sweet because Radio Democracy never do lily team. The date again, Friday 29 March 2019. For go inside, that just 500,000 loans, 1 million loans, and by donation. See you there.
The one that will sponsor Radio Democracy for do this 3-in-1 event now, Natscom, Salcab,
Africell,
Bolori,
FI Bank,
Eco Bank,
Rokel Commercial Bank,
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank,
Baptiste Interior Deco,
and Sierra Lighthouse.
Tickets they right now na Radio Democracy office na New Englandville for just 500,000 loans and 1 million loans. In Lake Usayude. Just call 088-315-077. Your tickets go meet you na you do more.
If you self one sponsor Radio Democracy for them good work with them they do, just call 077-755-153.
Alright, so they continue the program Good Morning Salone where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. But not forget today we celebrate one of we colleague and self Radio Democracy parliamentary reporter Abdullah Blah as they celebrating birthday today. Abdullah, I wish you a very happy birthday, and if you're not a fan or friend of Abdullah Blah at 12, we'll get with normal birthday celebration where normally we can do now so and come and celebrate with the Radio Democracy family. We continue with the program and we look at more issues inside the program this morning. And now they take one per we other headlines to read them. Also the chairman for the NACSA and NGO committee in Parliament, Honorable Dr. Roland Fode-Kabo, don't say one challenge where this committee they face for do them work. Now where they not can get support for let them do the different oversight function them. Now side them where NGO can implement government projects them. Honorable Dr. Roland Kabo talked this after our meeting with the European Union through the support to governance sector in Sierra Leone projects be all for member of parliament them. Now the NACSA and NGO committee as way for make them get more sabi for do them work. Well, with parliamentary reporter Abdullah Blah been look inside this and a gonna report.
Non-governmental organization them when a NGO, according to reports, don't they play important role for help inside the development of the country, and this don't they happen most way the country not can get plenty couple where emergency then can happen like natural disaster them like flooding, mudslide and other one them we need support for help plenty community people them when a victim.
We as an arm of government, we want first of all to tell the NGOs and thank you for the invaluable work that they do. But to also want for make and clear to them for say, do ya as much as they can for help, let them make sure say the help reach the people.
In name na Honorable Dr. Roland Fode-Kabo, the chairman for the NACSA and NGO committee na Parliament, as he be the talk about the work with NGO them, don't they do na the country. This na inside one interview with Radio Democracy after one 2-day training with the European Union through the support to the governance sector na Salone organized for MP them na the NACSA and NGO committee na Parliament as we for give them more sabi on how them for do them oversight function on the work with NGO them they do na the country. The chairman for the NGO and NACSA committee na Parliament talk more about why this training for MP them na the NACSA and NGO committee important.
We get so many NGOs at the country and then they go out right at the grassroots now we own constituencies for implement important developments and we need for follow up and what they do. So now we responsibility. But inside Parliament over the years they give we no instruction, no training about where we go, what to for look for, how for identify issues and how for present a report. We go be bring change later on. So this na the gap way this training they try for fill up.
Bruce James, na Deputy Director at the National Authorizing Office, inside the opening of this training, he talked about how the work of NGO them na the country important and self the MP them we self get mandate for look inside the NGO them work.
While MPs make laws for the nation, ensure representation and provide oversight to the executive on resources for the public, NGOs are also closely linked with the people as they are closer to their daily lives and have a chance to observe things happening on the ground faster. In this duty of representation, MPs and NGOs are two parts of the same coin, and their relationship should be one of mutual collaboration and coexistence.
The Deputy Director na NAO, Mr. James, say because of the fact say NGO them can get big responsibility for implement project them on behalf of Salone people, make a fine for make MP them na the NGO committee get sabi as to how for look inside the work with NGO them they do na the country.
NGOs have been entrusted with a lot of responsibilities and resources in this country over the years. In the pursuit of transparency and accountability for public resources, there is always need to ensure that NGOs are supported to be diligent in how they use these resources. Hence, the role of an oversight committee such as this one is critical to ensuring that the little that is available goes a long way to support the citizens and their communities.
Tom Vance, at the European Union ambassador na Salone, he say the EU done the work on different area them for support NGO them na the country for CC, then get more strength and make government open the space for them, make them continue for work for poor people them na the country.
The first one to contribute to an enabling environment for civil society actors in Sierra Leone with a particular emphasis on the legal framework, dialogue and coordination. Second one to encourage an enhanced capacity of Sierra Leonean civil society organizations in order to become actors of development. And the third one, the EU promotes an enhanced participation of civil society in the public space with a particular emphasis on the local level where windows of opportunity exist.
But the NGO and NACSA committee in Parliament say that they face plenty challenge them in terms of couple for do oversight on the work with NGO them they do na the country. And the chairman for the NGO and NACSA committee in Parliament, Honorable Dr. Roland Fudekagbo, talk more on this.
NGOs and they all over the country, but we not get the resources for go into those places. For example, 1-2 weeks trip, not we able to do that. If we say when they go to the south, maybe we go need 1-2 weeks just for the south alone. They'll therefore go to the east, to the north, and inside western areas. So we need a lot of resources.
For sake of this constraint, where the NACSA and NGO committee in Parliament done the face, the chairman for this committee in Parliament, Honorable Dr. Roland Fudekagbo, say after this training on how them for do them work, authority them we concern like government and other international partner them for support this committee for able to do them work proper one at the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Abdullah Bla the reports.
Alright, 8:38. Now the time for my studio clock, and we come back to we studio guest them to the International Women's Day, and we choose Joe Oyewole from the CEO of Afomei Institute of Cosmetology, and also Hannah Tarawali, and the CEO for Coffee Couriers and Freetown. They call in coffee Salone Coffee. When a brand. Joe, you they do these products when the hair of for both hair and skin.
Yes.
But and encourage people women they now for left natural. Explain about the process or why I for go natural, left natural hair. Sorry.
why you full up your hair natural?
Yes.
As I say, I don't natural for over 10 years. Where I've been day out, there was an article where I've been come across where they say fibroids linked to, relaxers linked to fibroids in black women. So down they make a panic small. So now you make elephant. So even where I can relocate back to Sierra Leone, and one of the things I try for stress to me clients then. For me, they left relaxer. One, they do damage to your scalp. Not, I mean, if it's done properly, I guess it's depending on the type of relaxer that you use. But not me personally. I'm not a very big fan of it. Just for the chemical, there's chemicals in the water, chemicals in the food, chemicals in in all different types of things. So just for eliminate those type of chemicals, now we body now one panny reason there.
For left natural hair, easy. All get all the struggle for take care of them. How you go able for take care of your natural hair?
Well, I specialize in natural hair. Hydration is and being natural is a lifestyle. It's not even a trend, because you diets, you activities, how you take care of your hair, you trimming, all those things become a factor. So once you don't begin understand how to take care of your hair, you say you overall your skin, your nails, your whole system they change, because your diet has to be a bit more healthy. You have to intake more water. The more hydration, the more the water that you take, the more hydration in your body. And then even the steam treatments we call hydration. They call steam, and then they put under that hood dryer when dry heat. And steam is supposed to be moist heat, so it helps to lift up the cuticle and infuse.
So you don't go on that dryer for steam your hair?
No, not to dryer, but it's a steamer, so it's moist heat and it lifts up the cuticle, and it helps to the conditioner or the mask to penetrate, which they help for strengthen and soften the cuticle when day night your hair. So I know one gets too kind of technical into that, but basically you to take care of your hair, you to see your whole body they change as being a natural.
So, again, it's not easy. I don't try them, and I still confused whether or not I for continue. But products for put in the natural hair, so you go look. Some people the beauty in the edges, and then if you left a natural, no style, no it fits you. But I talk from experience, because I struggle whether or not I for continue. So waiting for use, we go soft in the hair, even though it's natural.
Well, like I say, the steam and the intake of water, they really help for the structure of your hair. And as far as products and styling aids, there's different types of edge control on the market. Edge control something where they lay down you edges specifically made for for lay you baby hairs, for make your hair look neat and at the edge then. So there's different things on the markets. The issue here is there's a limited variety for such products. Like where you day out, you get one whole Freetown supermarkets where not just beauty supply there, but yeah, we just get very limited thing there for natural hair.
Beauty now is in a shop for sale, as they say. We don't see people, young girls, women, even university graduates, they go now into beauty entrepreneurship. They do products for hair, natural beauty, makeup, and all business. The markets they now with all these plenty people them way just they go into the beauty industry.
The thing where I always they tell me students then, even though all man they go inside for the same purpose, they want to be self-reliant, they want to be and find your own targets market. If you specialize in plants, I get some students there. I get one of my students who I absolutely love how I take plants to a different level. They plant in such a way that as you see you say this and how I plant. So it creates your own niche. Everyone has to have their own niche. Like me, I specialize in natural hair, trimming, treatments. If your hair damage, all that one day. So now my own niche that one day. As I be make weave on, as I be make jerry, all length in there, as I color everything. But that's my own niche. I love treating hair. I love cutting hair. That's my own niche that one day. So where you go inside this business, even with makeup day by level. nails day by level, everything day by level. Some people then like I can work with a few makeup artists then, Naton Dima and Teddy and Miata. Now some of my favorite people that I work with, you know, they get their own, you know, light skin with a specialized fan light skin, with a specialized fan dark skin. There's a be all team, but you know, there's just something that makes you stand out from everyone else. So now that's how I can tell my students there.
All right, continue for the with Sweet Joe Oyewole, in the CEO for Afomei Institute of Cosmetology.
Would they continue the program and would they come out to you, Hannah?
Yeah.
The coffee producer. When you they produce this your coffee, don't look at health wise. What you can take into consideration for the user them. Somebody will buy you coffee and decide for picking user. You get any medical advice or you they seek any medical advice before you produce your products for no waiting for the inside?
Well, because the coffee them we don't test them where you know get no issue. The coffee good like health. The coffee good like you know get no problem. So then the environment we are in, I can produce the coffee where I can do the processing very clean and always make sure say we use the apron and we use gloves them for hygienic and take care of the place where we do the production.
You waiting at the different reviews or feedbacks them what you get from your customer them about your product.
The bags them you
like the feedback them people who don't they use the products them waiting at the different feedbacks what you get from them.
Okay, some people can tell me say, oh, this coffee is good because nobody not tell me say the coffee because they don't check them healthy and check and say it's good, and then you say quality because it's very strong. Now coffee where they make. You know they sleep even when you want for can walk, you want for jog, they give more strength and give more energy. And then they make you sleep. So like people they can get all in and positive and feedback then there.
Somebody just they ask our Facebook page say in case they want to get direct contact with you for get your contact details. So if somebody interested for do business or you want for buy large quantity, we will talk to you directly.
Okay, when my Facebook page now Hannah's Coffee Koreas. Now that's not my Facebook page, and my number now 088-263333. I do on WhatsApp also. You can call or WhatsApp.
Now a whole factory you get, production factory you get where they produce the coffee.
Yeah, now a whole space. Though the office to get different offices, but me get my own department where they do the production and all of that. Okay,
for the in coffee area, the smell you they inhale. Wanna get anything for protect on ourselves or it not get any the effects in any way in the future safe.
Well, coffee not gets bad aroma because always when you can't go near a pussy, they say, I don't smell like it smell good. So I don't feel say it gets any bad.
Yeah, but constantly you day in a room, in a place, not to the aroma, I mean, it not get any effect later on.
No, coffee not get any effect where you smell. Now make we get we place where we store the coffee. So we get office and we store where I hold on do the production with the coffee day constantly. Where people in the city we just go we produce, we get we space how they produce, how they can storage, how they store.
You don't deal with coffee for quite some time now. Normally most people can say when they take coffee they prevent enough of sleep, not too.
Yes, when you take coffee you need to make you sleep. They make you feel hygienic, like you do very strong for do anything.
And you think say that's good?
Yes, like
if I heard it for sleep.
Like when you do this work, so you go for take coffee in the morning, like prepare yourself for consider and work. So I believe that good.
Okay, you they enjoy them? You they enjoy?
Yeah, every morning I drink my coffee. I enjoy them really.
When are the best time that you go advise people say it's suitable for them for take coffee?
Well, in the morning hours, like if you're not a student also you can take away you want for study. Like you where they go for go work, you go to take on a morning and for prepare yourself for working days, for working hour.
Alright. Continue for the twin at the program and at Awali. Quickly, let we listen to Walkabout.
But again, man the will support man nothing a wall man a wall the DJ and just gijibo to that ever will don't make woman business put on at the fourth one make sure the notice advantage band them what you man at if you get water to pour and you water party the train at this airpan Riego I take you man the no for watching man I take when I move around at the bamboo I take you to the cocoa you batted you are there then now na them for pay for them for the government go to the balance or let your man go with connect again na to body bad room na ten to the wakabot is this my guy who will anything is them for pulling and this room na the waiting happen I said the reason was then give me I the bamboo I will continue my work get to know me na the honorable wakabot.
Alright, we continue with the program and quickly we look at messages them where people don't send at the program this morning. The first one I go read they say Happy International Women's Day to all responsible women in Mama Salone. May you all live long and positively impact the lives of other women.
This other message say, I love the two ladies in the studios. For the girl who does the coffee, congratulations to you. And to you, Joe, I've heard about you for a very long time, and I'm happy you are on air to talk about your product. I have natural hair, but I'm tired of keeping it. What do you advise?
This other one from Zizi Zaramans, now Facebook page, they say, wow, Hannah, inspiring, keep going.
How can Joe be contacted? It comes from D Nakongo calls.
For Michael Content, our Facebook page, they say, shower, coffee time, then to work, that's my daily schedule.
And more message where we go look at inside the program is what it say, nice to have less prominent women, or nice to have less prominent women. Prominent women will want to steal the show. It's great to celebrate these ones.
More messages them we don't come na the program this morning. It is say this they come out from Enzema on our Facebook page. They say it is hard time to imagine a world without women. They play a significant role in our lives, be it as mothers, sisters, daughters, or friends. Today, we honor women in general. Nowhere in the world today, women and men are equal. The more I read about the climate crisis, the more I realize how crucial feminism is. We can't live in a sustainable world unless all gender are people and treated equally. Happy International Women's Day to the 50-50 group and women with different professions. Journalists, hairdressers, midwife, and the cookie sellers. You are greatest women in the single man's life.
This one say, congratulations, Joe. It's very difficult to take care of natural hair, even though natural hair looks nice on people. But can you please advise what to use? Because I have been having natural hair now for the past 6 months.
From Elizabeth Magdalene Charles, now Facebook page, they say, Madam, I guess that's your natural hair. It looks great. I'll be at your salon for some advice because I really want to go natural.
This one say, can you please tell me how you get your products? Because packaging is one big problem here. So the two ladies in the studios, how do you package your items?
More messages them. This one they say, congratulations to all the women who have remained steadfast in their different careers.
Good morning and happy Women's Day to all women out there. Kudos to the young lady entrepreneur. What's the brand's name of your coffee? I guess it's the brown khaki bag with a Ziploc. I haven't tried it, but I promise I will do so at my next buy. The package looks like salon coffee, though they have reverted to using staples to close the bag, which now makes it look so cheap. I hope you won't be down That's good. Keep it up and maintain the look of the park and quality. Well done, from John Aboko Cole.
This one where they come out from Eddie Grant. Now Facebook page they say happy birthday to my best parliamentary reporter, Mr. Abdullah Blah.
This other one say, Joe, you should teach other saloons how to do hair. Indeed, you are the best in the market and you have knowledge of what you do. Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to all the good women. Woman dem na Mama Salone for Medlamin na Mount Oriel. Few more message we'll go look at. This one say, Radio D, the coffee woman in the studio is a real woman of substance as compared to those who are in the habit of shouting without productive initiative, such as this lady. It comes from Sammy Nalombly. This one say, the two ladies in your studios are great. Congratulations to all women. Happy Women's Day. This other message we will look at say, Radio D, you should have a program for beauty, because now we see people do makeup and all of a sudden you see a different person because of the makeup. Is it tradition that you have to, in quotes, pancake your face to look beautiful? Miss Jo, please respond. This one say, Miss Jo, you've trained so many of us. I'm proud of you. Thank you, and may God bless you. Do you go to training of coffee producing in any part of the country or in the world? It comes from Shekito, the British man. This one says, celebrating these two women today is a wonderful idea. Thank you, Radio Democracy. Congratulations to all the women. Good morning, 98. The government is always saying the truth. There are female students. So message no missing. They well, we get messages them. I just they go and we get for wrap up the program. I come to you, Hannah. Somebody asked packaging and using staple for for lockup.
Yes, like as my sister they ask me na the studio, like this now one of the challenges and where I they go through. Like when they get the packaging, like when I be sending money for me then send them for me because me not ever travel. Like the guy will count them for me, he forget the staples there. So like now he make now they use the clips. But I want to say sorry to that make customer they yeah, please I beg. We go try for work on that as we do we go go na better packaging and the staple will go work on them.
This bag and rubber or something can, which one way go better?
Well, because this bag gets plastic inside, and because the coffee where you don't put, I no need here not for go inside. Like they take all the aroma. So like this bag in get plastic. So when you put on there, they keep the coffee for a long time. So like now I make what they use them.
All right, Joe, quickly yourself get question in.
As far as how for maintaining your hair, one of the things as your lifestyle plays a big factor in how you take care of your hair. Protective styles, as in pas-pas, cornrows, braids, updos, all in. It makes it a bit easier. 2-strand twist, 3-strand twist, comb twist, all length in a way you no need for yagbaya you no need for luka. You just wake in the morning, you spray you of aloe vera lemongrass spray. You spray and you just forget about that. So as long as you're able, the only way you get the TWA teeny weeny afro, those like when you're just starting out, the lady say she's 6 months in, so it just get for beer. You get for beer till you get a certain length, but there's styles that can that she can do. And as far as contacting me, my number is 076 68 60 68 63 80, and feel free WhatsApp. We get Facebook page, we get Instagram page of Naturals, and Afro-American Institute of Cosmetology and Afro-American Beauty Salon in Godridge. So we get Facebook page, we get Instagram pages, but feel free, WhatsApp me if you get any questions. And as far as the pancake question, no, you no need for pancake stuff. Some people, they just want it's just they help for, give them a little boost. We'll say, you put some people then empty lipstick, don't give them boost. Some people foundation. I mean, it's all what you feel like. It's about expressing yourself. That's basically what makeup is. And products. My products are in Freetown Mall, Freetown Supermarket, Stop and Shop, Regents Road, Hill Station, Kumbaya on Wellington Street, both Afro-American Institute of Cosmetology and Afro-American in Godridge, and shopwestafrica.com for People Way Day International. And then I work on a few other ways to get the product, so stay tuned. And then as far as Afro-American itself, we begin do pop-ups and showcases for makeup and products for encourage, because not to me one we work way deep on this business, and if we not support we serve, the country not to move forward.
Okay. The offer I can use on my body or not for the hair no more?
You can use them for your hair and body. We get 7 different products and more to come.
Okay, thank you very much. Hannah will surely try you coffee, even though me not so fan of coffee. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate all. I see the production team, they watch for drinking coffee.
Thank you.
One for telling all thank you, and one for thank you to the production team. Michael Sambola, we produce the program. Alex Lawrence Koroma, DJ Lava, we give technical support. Moses Kevura and team, we make una siwi on Facebook Live, and I want for wish Abdullah Bilai happy birthday, and to all the women them, I want for wish una today happy International Women's Day. Let the struggle continue for equality. Till then, Mina Asma James, they say goodbye.
And Mina Khadija Bangura, they wish all the women there out there a happy International Women's Day.
Podcast 98.1 FM. Well, that's some news and current affairs program. Good Morning Salone, where they come to you every morning from 7:30 to 9 a.m. Well, now time for make we go na newsroom and bring you Salone and international news. Stay tuned with Democracy on 98.1 FM.
The Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Now